Good morning, Facebook friends and YouTube followers. This is Rich again, back for your first video blog of the day for Wednesday, October 29th, 2014 at around 7 in Billerica, Massachusetts. Waking up to a foggy morning, but the fog will burn off and we could make a run at 70. Going to be probably the last 70-degree day of the year, then back to reality and maybe some rain or snow showers mixed on Saturday. Some news to report. The Minnesota Wild beat the Boston Bruins by the score of 4-3. Bruins back under 500. They're so inconsistent this first month of the year. And also, the Kansas City Royals beat the San Francisco Giants by a score of 10-0 to force a Game 7. And also, Canucks goaltender Ryan Miller became the 30th goaltender in the NHL history to record 300 wins. And prayers to Hockey Hall of Famer Gordie Howe, who is recovering from a major stroke. And also, former Major League Baseball player Jose Canseco accidentally shot his middle finger off after cleaning his gun out at his home in Las Vegas. That's not good. And also, that's about it on the news, and it's Happy National Cat Day in the United States of America. Okay? My next subject is my continuation series of Everything and Everything. Today I have the top 10 greatest Boston TV female news anchors ever. This is an impressive list of so many of these talented ladies who've broadcast and anchored news in Boston television. Some of these ladies should have gone on to national recognition on the cable networks or ABC, NBC, CBS, or Fox. And this is a amazing list. I'm not going to omit anything yet today because I accidentally omitted number 7 yesterday on the greatest Boston TV male news anchors of all time. That was a mistake on my part, but those things happen. And okay, here's the top 10 list. Number 10 on the all-time list of greatest Boston TV female news anchors of all time, Paula Eben, who's a co-anchor of the 6 p.m. and 11 p.m. news on WBZ TV. Paula's been with WBZ since 2002. Before, she was with NECN. She hosts the morning news for over 10 years, and then she's now on the evening news. She has a very great smile, Paula, and great personality. She does a lot of stuff for educational stuff for WBZ, and she's in at number 10. Number 9 on the all-time list of greatest Boston TV female news anchors ever, Kim Casey, who's the lead female anchor of the WHDH TV Channel 7 News in Boston. She's been the female lead anchor for many years. She actually made a comeback on Boston television because she was on Channel 7 for many years in the 90s and early 2000s, but she took a 6-year break to take care of her kids, and she came back, and it was a great comeback story because she's one of the best in Boston television for news anchoring for females. She comes in at number 9. Number 8 on the all-time list of greatest female news anchors in Boston television history, Frances Rivera. Frances worked for WHDH TV Channel 7 for many years. She was the lead anchor for 7 News, and also when they launched CW56 newscasts. She has a very great personality. Met her a few times at that 7 Health and Fitness Expo. She moved on to New York to work for WPIX TV for their newscast, and she's missed in Boston. Number 7 on the all-time list of greatest Boston TV female news anchors of all time, Maria Stefanos, the lead female anchor for the Fox 25 News at 5, 6, 10, and 11. Maria's been with Fox 25 since 2001. Before, she worked for WJR TV 10 in Providence, which she actually anchored sports and stuff like that. She has one of the best personalities on Fox 25. She's the biggest star they have on the news, and she's Greek, and she's very pretty, and she has nice legs. Number 6 on the all-time list of Boston TV female news anchors of all time. Lisa Hughes. Lisa's one of the main anchors of WBZ News at 5 and 10. She's pretty good what she does. She's been with WBZ for over 15 years. She's very popular, and she's has helped a lot of charities. She comes in at number 6. Number 5 on the all-time list of greatest Boston television female news anchors of all time, Carolina Banditti. Carolina was the lead female anchor for WHDH Channel 7 for many years in the late 90s and through most of the 2000s. She and Randy Price were a winning news anchor for WHDH for many years. Everybody watched him, including me. Katerina left the television business in 2006 to have twins, and she hasn't returned ever since. She's raising them, and she's missed in Boston television. And number 4 on the all-time list of greatest Boston TV female news anchors ever, Kim Carrigan. Kim Carrigan's worked for Boston television for close to 20 years, first for WHDH, then for WBZ, then for Fox 25. In a variety of positions, she was lead female news anchor for Channel 7 for years, and then for WBZ. Then she was on Fox Morning News for about 8 years. She and Gene Levanchi made a great morning news team, and I didn't like it when Fox 25 removed her from the anchor position and let her go in 2012, because she still got what it takes to be a good news anchor and stuff. She's now on WRKO on the radio for the Business Exchange, Boston Business Exchange show hosted by Barry Armstrong. I think Kim should be back on television somewhere, either with Channel 5 or NECN or some maybe New Hampshire station, WMUR or something. But it's a talent that these television stations need to look at to bring her back. Number 3 on the all-time list of greatest Boston television anchors of all time, Heather Unruh, who is the lead female news anchor for WCVB Channel 5. She's been with Channel 5 in Boston for so many years, first as the morning news anchor lead female morning news anchor. She teamed with Ed Harding on there, and later on David Brown. Then she moved to prime time, like the 5, 6, and 11 p.m. news. She's teamed with Ed Harding, and Ed and Heather are probably the best news team in Boston television today, and she's high on this list. Number 2 on the all-time list of greatest Boston TV female news anchors ever, Liz Walker. Liz Walker was with WBZ for many, many years. She was teamed with Jack Williams. They were an awesome news team, and she eventually left WBZ in 2007 to do other stuff. She sometimes shows up on television once in a while with specials on WCVV TV5. I'm surprised she doesn't work for them for the news anchor, because she could be still good at it. And number 1 on the all-time list of greatest Boston TV female news anchors ever, Natalie Jacobson. Natalie Jacobson been on television anchoring news from 1970 through 2007. First she worked for Channel 56, and then she worked for WCVV Channel 5 for over 30 years. She was married to Chet Curtis for so many years, and they made the best Boston news team ever. And Chet and Natalie separated in 1999, but Chet left to go to NECN, but Natalie anchored the newscast by herself for a few years before retiring in 2007, and she's the best news anchor in Boston television history, females. I'm surprised that she should have went to work for a network like ABC, NBC, or CBS, because she was so talented, in my opinion. And that's about it on that. Well, I'll be back later on today for my 2 more video blogs, which will be about Week 9 NFL predictions and ABC's Monday Night Baseball. There'll be no personality profile today because it's taking a day off. Need to rest it because I can't do so many days in a row with personality profiles. You need to give these things a rest, maybe a couple of days a week, because you don't want. I don't want to go through it like crazy. And don't forget, Facebook friends, YouTube followers, questions, please send a private message, and they'll be answered in a future video blog, maybe in November, December, when I get questions. And don't forget, there'll be the Prime 9 video blogs of the personality profiles I've been mentioning all the time. Julie Bratton, Local News 6, Heidi Lee Platt, Janelle Tobin, Crystal Pistol, Angelo. Millions of dollars scratch tickets he plays, and he wants nothing. Dee Patel, last week, no buzz. Donald Beauregard, Tony Ramos, and Bruce Cronin. Want to put a wager on that, Richie? Have a good day, Facebook friends and YouTube followers. Bye now.